Hello and welcome to ScrewyLoops.
Hello and welcome to ScrewyLoops, and it's a bit of a different one today. We're going to do Mr and Mrs Theme Park edition, and you might not recognise this face. It's actually my wife. She just never goes on the videos. It's the first time I've actually got you on the video, so now
I'm bored in isolation.
Yeah, so. Here you go, Mrs ScrewyLoops, everyone. And I just want to say a massive shout out to Theme Park Nomads. He kind of gave me the idea for the video, the inspiration. I'll drop his video down in the link below. Make sure to check it out. Cracking couple, and as well, he's a natural born comedian, so he's funny. So anyone can play Mr and Mrs. You don't have to necessarily play it with your missus. You could play it with your mum, your dad, your nan, your neighbour Jan, your... Name someone.
Dan.
And the rules are quite simple. It's basically you get 10 questions personally to you. You can copy our questions if you like. It's better to have personal questioning. And all you do is have 4 answers. So for example, question, who is the better cook? It'll be me, myself, maybe me, definitely you. And then obviously, if you answer correct, so it'll be definitely you in that case, you get the point. And I'll just strike it on here with our brilliant artwork from Rach. So. Obviously, if you're in a group, the rules do change. I mean, if you've played the original Mr and Mrs, you'll know how the game goes, but we're just playing it with us two now because of social distancing and crap like that, so yeah. Shall I start?
Go.
Right then, I'll start off with a nice easy one. What is my favourite UK park? Fort Park, Oakwood, Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers?
I'm going to go for Fort Park.
Nothing against Fort Park, just saying that now because I do love Fort Park, but it's nice, it's Alton Towers.
Alton Towers?
Yeah. It's magical, you know, it's got a place in my heart. It's got the best rollercoaster lineup in the UK as well. I'm just putting that down there. You need more flat rides though. I'm just saying. More dark rides, more flat rides.
More rides in general.
Good coasters. And it's nice, you can have a picnic there as well, which is great.
Only when it's sunny, which is one day of the year.
So, you got none. Does that mean I'll get a...
Well, I was going to ask, do you get a point or do I get a point?
That's a good point. No, I feel like once you get an answer correct, you
get a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell we've planned this out. Go on.
Right. Man, I didn't realise this just how similar we are. Obviously, the first question I've put is, what's my favourite theme park in England?
In England?
So, you're going to know this one. Alton Towers, Fort Park, Chessington World of Adventure or Flamingo Land?
Actually, I don't know what I'm feeling, Chessington. No, okay, that's a bit crap.
Well, it was close, it's Fort Park.
How is it? Why Fort Park?
I like the roads.
It's a fair answer.
What else?
I don't know, just you know, there's a reason it's your favourite.
Well,
so.
we always seem to go there, so...
Okay, so we got that one wrong as well. Right then, question 2. Would I rather A. Spend all day eating around Epcot, B. Spend all night riding Mako, C. Spend all day soaking up the sun in Volcano Bay, or D. Spend all my money on Bud Light in Hooters?
Better not be. Eating around Epcot.
You're right. You actually... You know what? I thought I'd trick her out here. I thought the whole spend all night riding Mako, you know. I love Mako, but if I had the choice... Yeah, that's a bit creepy. How big's that lion? Do you need that big? Okay.
I wanted to prove I got a point.
Okay. But, I don't know. I think with Epcot, we didn't experience it properly last time. The first time we went, we just...
Stood in a queue for about 4 hours for Frozen.
Yeah, we didn't really... Test track broke down. Mission Space nearly killed us. And we didn't bring enough money to really experience Epcot. I feel like with Epcot you need to bring a lot of money, have a lot of food, have a lot of wine, have a lot of beer. Do it properly, so I'd like to spend all day eating around Epcot.
And maybe go on the rides first so you don't throw up after.
Yeah, definitely not Mission Space.
Oh, it's me, isn't it? What's my favourite roller coaster? Capital Bullet Train, Formula Rossa, Taron, or Revenge of the Mummy?
Oh.
There's a few good ones.
I know, yeah. I think realistically, just from the coasters, I'd say Taron, but I know it. I think it's Revenge of the Mummy.
No, your first answer was Taron.
No, I was saying Taron because it is the better coaster.
That's not very good. Well, I think it's A, but no, I think it's B.
I know what you like. You like experiences there. That's probably what it is.
It is Revenge of the Mummy, but I don't think you should get that point.
What?
Because you changed your answer halfway through. Just say the first answer. I'll give it you, but just remember for next time.
Stop playing. Just don't even attempt to play this with your wife. Just stop. Right then. What would be my ideal theme park trip? Now this is a tricky one. A fortnight in Florida. B, fortnight travelling Europe. C, a fortnight in Japan. Or D, a fortnight travelling USA.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for a fortnight travelling USA. Is it Japan?
No, this is a close. I actually jumped from answer to answer because I wasn't really sure. But
well, if
now,
you don't know the answer, how am I meant to know it?
But like that's the thing. That's the good thing. It's just
the
the element of surprise. It's actually fortnight travelling Europe. The reason is I just think there's more theme parks in Europe that I want to visit. As much as I want to go on all these coasters in America. I'll get to America for the coasters, but I'd go to Europe for the theme parks.
What?
Europa Park, Holiday Park, Wallaby World. I mean, Portaventura, I'd love to go back to there. Phantasialand, Efteling, Leesburg, Energylandia, Hansa Park. All them parks I'd probably rather go on than a lot of the parks in America, if that makes sense. Although I do want to get to USA and do a big ass road trip. Get on some of the good wooden coasters there as well.
I'd love to know where he's getting all the money for this.
Okay.
Right, so we're not doing very well. I forgot what question I'm on. Right, okay, it's a bit similar. What's my favourite theme park in the world? So you've got Animal Kingdom in Florida, Universal Studios in Florida, Motion Gate in Dubai, or Phantasialand in Germany.
So this is in the world? Oh, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Ooh. I'd probably say, I don't know, I'll turn my phone off then.
Got me answer.
I'd say Universal. I don't know, yeah.
And you'd be wrong. Go on, I'll give you a second shot, but you ain't getting a point.
Oh, it's going to be Motion Gate, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not? Okay. I'm doing really bad.
It's Animal Kingdom.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. What is it your favourite? Pandora, yeah.
Flight of Passage.
Yeah, anything else?
Expedition Everest. The
Anything
food.
else? Food, yeah.
The big tree.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I do like Animal Kingdom. It's probably the best Disney park in Florida, probably say. I wouldn't say it's the best in the world though.
It's me though, isn't it? It's not everybody. I want to go
just
to
saying,
Animal
just
Kingdom.
saying.
I think Motion Gate, yeah, it's good. That was a close second, but I don't know, I'd just rather go on Flights of Passage. That'd just... If Flights of Passage wasn't there...
Flights of Passage.
Flight of Passage, Flights of Passage, there's a passage, there's a flight. I'd rather... If that wasn't there, then it wouldn't be my favourite theme park.
Okay.
So.
Fair point. Just stop. What would be my go-to theme park food? A, all you can eat pizza and pasta. B, big fat juicy steak. C, fully loaded hot dog. Or D, something exotic and different.
Why have we started getting letters on the answers?
What's on the phone?
I'm going to go for D. Something exotic and different.
And that's the right answer! Way! No coughing on this one. Yeah, the reason I'd say something exotic and different though is because, like, you know, you can have an hot dog anywhere. I mean, hot dogs in parks, especially American parks, really good. But I feel like if you're travelling to like a different country and their kind of food's on offer in a park, it's always worth trying something, yeah. Like if you went to Thailand and they did Thai food in the theme park, I mean, what? There's not many theme parks in the world that do Thai food. I'd go for the Thai food. 100%, any day. What would you go for?
Well, let me save that answer because I didn't realise with your question and mine's the same question. So we're getting the answers wrong, but at least we've got the same questions.
Married life.
What's the best theme park food I've ever had? So, mac and cheese in Fantasialand. Curry in Ferrari World. Chili chips in SeaWorld. Or the princess meal at Disney.
Is it the best food or meal? Food. Okay, if we go food, I'm definitely saying the SeaWorld one.
I knew you'd get that.
Yeah, so
Did you see what the little tester answer was in there?
Oh, the mac and cheese. It wasn't mac and cheese though, I don't know what it was.
It was something that just don't have the mac and cheese at Fantasialand because it was...
See, like I had a lovely meal. I had like, I forgot what it was called now, it was like 3 different types of sausage. Sauerkraut, is that, I don't know. Some German stuff.
Ate a bratwurst.
Some sausages, nice.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, God, yeah, got that right. It's a tie now. But yeah, that's what I'd go for. You had that mac and cheese thing, which was, you know...
Foil.
It's not my kind of thing, I'm just going to say that, but the sausages were banging. If you go to Germany, go for meat.
Don't go for pasta.
They do meat well. Meat is good. Okay. Right then. What song would I choose on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket? A. Stockholm Syndrome by Muse. And this is something actually, Stockholm Syndrome is on the list, by the way. So you put, I forgot the numbers, you just Google it, but you can get it as a little cheap way. So A. Stockholm Syndrome by Muse. B. Sabotage by Beastie Boys. C. Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill. Or D. Stronger by Kanye West.
Oh. I'm looking for Kanye West.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I do like Kanye West, but it's a surprise on this. It's C. Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill.
How's that go?
Insane in the membrane.
What, the sing on Pitch Perfect?
Insane in the brain. No, honestly, I don't know what it is. Like last time.
Why you on Rip Ride Rocket, I tell you.
Yeah, but like, I was just looking through all the lists of songs and I just saw it and I thought, you know what? I don't know, I just felt like putting it on. I'll just put it on.
I feel like that'd just be the most randomest tune to listen to.
Just like, it's just full of energy and it's like you can go through the roller coaster. You got like Insane in the Membrane blasting out. Man, it's just good fun. I mean, I'd choose Stockholm Syndrome by Muse otherwise. But I feel like it's just, you know, it's just your typical choice on a coaster like that. It's like, you know, you got your riffs and that. But there's no like quirkiness. I like Insane in the Brain. Phil, give something quirky on Rip Ride Rocket. Makes it more fun. What'd you go for?
I don't know, I forgot what I've chose. Probably Insane in the Brain, I probably thought that. Right, so which roller coaster surprised me the most?
Okay.
So Madagascar Mad Pursuit, Formula Rossa, Expedition Everest, or Colorado Adventure?
That's a good one. I think if we're talking surprise, I'd probably say Madagascar.
Yeah, it was.
Even that surprised me as well because I just didn't have a clue what to expect. I thought, you know, Madagascar Mad Pursuit is going to be like a little family ride. It's not. It's not. It's fast.
I literally remember just walking down the queue and I was like, oh, there's nobody, get on the ride, couldn't see a thing. And then we went round the corner and I was like, what the hell is this? Like,
it's honestly like, you just kind of, like you say, go around the corner. It's an infinity coaster, like a Smiler. But it's a bit different. You got your lap bars, which is nice, because everyone loves lap bars. Then you end up hitting this launch, and I'm not kidding you, it's like 0 to 50 in about a second. It's so quick, like you really feel your face get pinned back. I'd probably say it's a more powerful launch than Formula Rossa, like in terms of just that sheer power. It really surprised me. And that wasn't a surprise answer at all. Like, I kind of knew when you said the question it's going to be Madagascar.
See, I thought you'd go for Formula Rossa. because I was kind of like...
I did think that because I thought it was surprising because she hates launches. And to get her on the world's fastest coaster, I thought she's going to hate every second of this. And you come off and you loved it. So it's good. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay. Who would I love to ride a coaster with the most? A. Iron Man. B. Spider-Man. C. Black Widow. Or D. Groot.
Oh, that's such a good question. I think it'd be Iron Man now. No! Oh, I'm going to change the answer. No, I'll go for Iron Man. Because I already had to go at you for changing it.
Yeah, you're right. It's Iron Man.
Oh! I was going to change it to Spider-Man because that's what you had for the wedding, but then I was like, no, it's Iron Man.
Nah, the reason I had Spider-Man is because, like... I'll give you a short story short. For the wedding, the groomsmen. I bought individual
cufflinks.
I can't think of the word. And all Marvel characters, and I just kind of gave the people the character that they relate to the most, like Scott. I gave him Deadpool for obvious reasons, and I just thought Spider-Man for me because I don't know, I just relate to him the most. But I'd like to go on a ride with Iron Man the most because I just think he's just a cool dude.
Would he be in the ride though, or would he be next to the ride?
I just feel like Iron Man would know more about the ride than I do. It should be really cool.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want somebody telling me about the ride as I'm going round it. I'd be like, will you shut up and just enjoy it?
Why did you marry me then?
Well, yeah, to be fair. That's why, you know, at yours, I'd choose Groot. I'd love to go on a ride with Groot. Just go, I am Groot.
You'd slip through the restraints. It's like a twig.
No, not that little Groot. Adult Groot. Oh dear. Right, to me, so this is just to me, because I'm a wimp. What's the scariest ride I've been on? The Walking Dead roller coaster at Fort Park, Sheikah at Busch Gardens, Mystery Castle at Fantasialand, or Formula Rossa at Ferrari World.
Ooh. It could be one of probably three actually.
Well, it's four because there's four races.
Well, yeah, that's what but I know you're scared for different reasons. Like with Walking Dead, you're scared because of like all the scare actors running after you. You gave me a scar on my arm. She grabbed my arm that hard. Mystery Castle, she hates drop towers, and we didn't really tell her what it was.
No.
Even though we did kind of hint that it's like Tower of Terror, and the fact that, I
didn't. I sat in a dark room, and then I was shot up and shot down, I was nearly crying.
But she didn't like that. Formula Rossa, obviously, because it's the world's fastest launch coaster. I mean, if you don't like launches, that's going to be terrifying. I think I'm going to say Mystery Castle, because I just think you've really put on the spot when you got in.
And you'd be wrong.
Wrong.
It was The Walking Dead.
That was it.
Because I hate scare actors. I hate things coming at me. I hate being in the dark. I always feel like there's something going to go wrong and an actor's going to be actually real, like a person, like a madman, and they're actually going to kill me. And then the ride stopped and all them things come up the telly and I just didn't have a clue what was going on and didn't like it. No. And then at the end, that was the worst bit, getting out of the place. Nah.
That's when she scarred me for life.
Because it was dark.
This is why you shouldn't get married.
I feel like our Mr and Mrs is just reasons to not get married.
Well, I'm happy, I'll be honest.
You've got to say that, Pager.
I'm not paid you to come on this. Pizza Hut. Yeah.
No, and then.
Actually, I shouldn't have said that because we haven't even paid for this pizza yet. What do I hate most at theme parks? A. Queue jumpers. B. Overhearing incorrect facts. C. People standing way too close to me. Or D. Bad operations.
Oh, see, the first three was tricky, and then you said bad operations, and I feel like that'd get your goat going.
What you're saying, bad operations?
Yeah.
No. See, with bad operations,
Why are you always moaning in the queue then? Why are we only on one train? Why is this happening?
It was bad when we was at Portaventura. It was really bad because it was on Shambhala. It's a massive hyper coaster. Had about an hour and a half queue, and then on one train, it just took forever to get round the track, and it was bad. Like if they had 2 trains, it would have been way quicker. But like sometimes I kind of accept the fact that the operations are bad and there's nothing you can do about it. But the actual answer is queue jumpers. I just hate queue jumpers. I'm like, it's annoying because I feel like I should confront them. I don't want to be that person. But I
was going to say, you didn't say anything to them ones in Germany.
Oh, that was bad. So it was in Germany, queuing for Rake. Yeah, it was Rake, wasn't it? Massive queue. It was probably like 45 minutes an hour or something. And like these two, like a couple, just, barging past everyone. And the child, obviously Scott, he just doesn't take any shit, basically. He just stood there like, no.
No, they're cut in between us and Scott and Sophie. So Scott literally went to him like, they're our friends, like, move out the way.
Yeah.
And in the end, he just had to kind of force past them because they was like, we don't speak English.
I know, it's just like, really?
Can clearly see what we're saying.
And then that was the best part. So we got through to the end of the queue. They decided to, like, jump the fence to get to the front row queue because there was no one on the front. And then there was like, high five, like that. And I was like, really? Just, you're such a dick.
Yeah.
So,
Them are the people, I hope they ate that mac and cheese, to be honest. And that, because that, angered me that much. Right, I feel like mine's very negative, my questions. So, what type of attraction do I hate the most? So I say attraction.
okay.
So, launch roller coasters, drop terrors. You've literally hinted at all these throughout the thing. Dark rides or scare mazes.
Hate the most. Scare mazes.
See, you'd think that after what my other answer was, but it's actually drop terrors.
Oh.
Just the not knowing of when they're going to drop me. I'd rather not have that. I'd rather have people coming round me and doing God knows what, and I can just close my eyes and pretend they're not there, than be like Falcon's Fury. I'd be like, nah, no way.
I don't think they're that bad. I mean, like some of them are scary. Drop terrors. Like the bigger ones, like Hurricane Condra, and I have to really get myself on them. But
I think if I knew when it was going to drop me, I'd be fine. But the not knowing, if it did a countdown and then did it at that countdown, I'd be absolutely fine. But not knowing, that's what I don't like. Like stealth, it always counts, goes green, and it still leaves you there a bit longer before you launch. I don't like it. If you're going to count down, go when you say you're going. That's what annoys me.
Or just count, when it does that moving thing, count in your head. Like, try and work out how long it's going to be, and then it's usually always the same amount of time.
Yeah, but then I have to go on the ride about 10 times to figure out how long. And then 10 times I'm like, when's it going to go?
What's the scariest drop terror you've been on then? Just out of curiosity.
I'm trying to think the only drop terror I've been on.
Well, you've been on Mystery Castle. That's sort of like
I'd rather go on Mystery Castle though than Apocalypse.
Yeah, I can see why.
Because you can't see anything in Mystery Castle, whereas Apocalypse you can see.
It's all a mystery. You don't know what you're going to get.
Hence the name.
Exactly. Or it could be a misery.
Am I forgetting to mark these off, or have we got none right so far?
I got this one wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, so it's just that we're doing really bad.
Comment below if we've missed one.
Yeah, because you're winning, I don't like these.
What is my guilty pleasure? A. Big Apple Coaster at Safari Park. B. The Dragon at Legoland. C. Blue Flyer at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Or D. Monkey Swinger at Chessington.
Oh. I'm torn between two. But I'm going to go for the Dragon at Legoland.
No. It's not.
Is it the Monkey Swinger?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm not giving you that because you already
I know, but that's what I was going to go for.
Yeah, the reason why it's Monkey Swinger is because when they get them fountains on, I'll guarantee you it's the best flat ride in the UK.
Really?
It's amazing.
Who wants to get shot in the face
Honestly,
with water?
it's the best thing ever.
Oh,
like
no.
if you've been on it with the fountains on and you've sat in the outside seat, you'll understand what I mean. And you see, actually, it's even funnier putting someone like you on the
I was to say,
outside
I
seat
did not like it.
and just constantly seeing getting sacked in the face with water. It's amazing.
It's alright if you're a lad, but if you're a girl with long hair, not very fun.
But that's how you should do a chair swing. There's one at Fantasyland which is really cool, where the fountain's kind of, but it fodders your legs. It's too sophisticated. Whereas this one just doesn't care. It just kind of doesn't.
I feel like
willy-nilly.
actually Fantasyland's better because it looks like they've timed it right. Whereas Monkey Swingers have probably just gone, oh sod it, in your face.
Yeah, exactly. It's Merlin for you.
They're like the ride operators just having a laugh.
Right.
Okay, right then. It's a bit better, a bit more happier these ones now. What ride am I looking forward to riding the most? So Hagrid's Rollercoaster in Universal, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run at Disney, Tigress at Busch Gardens, or Fly at Fantasyland?
I'm going to say Hagrid's.
And you'd be wrong. It's Millennium's Falcon.
Really?
Smuggler's Run. Yeah, bit of Star Wars. Pew pew.
Okay. The Rise of Resistance is meant to be better though.
Well,
Apparently, from what I've heard, it might not be, but...
I just like the idea of getting my number and running for the queue and going inside the Millennium Falcon.
Spend all
It's gonna
day
be
queuing.
like, no, it's gonna be like Flight of Passage.
Yeah,
And with
actually.
the Avatar in the queue.
Don't spoil it, I don't want to know. Just...
You've been on Flight of Passage?
Yeah, but I just don't want to know about Star Wars.
I haven't looked a bit, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going... Honestly, how do I live with you?
Yeah, I hate anything Disney like that or Universal. I try not to spoil anything. Like Hagrid's, I've just kind of had a glance at like a POV and that was it. I was like, nah, I can't watch it. So, yeah.
Whereas I like to research everything.
I think
Well, I haven't.
I'm most looking forward to Iron Gwazi, obviously, but out of the ones you said was Hagrid's. 100%.
I am looking forward to Hagrid's, but I just like Star Wars a little bit more.
Okay. Shoot yourself. Right then, if I could bring one ride or coaster back, what would it be? Wild Mouse at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Corkscrew at Alton Towers, Loggers Leap at Fort Park, or G-Force at Drayton Manor?
I'm gonna go for... What was the second one?
Corkscrew.
And what was the third?
Loggers Leap. Do you want me to just give you every answer again?
I kind of stopped paying attention. I'm gonna go for Loggers Leap.
Why?
Because I want to.
It's not. It's actually not. I've chose G-Force at Drayton Manor.
Really?
And it's
See,
not...
I think that'd be mine, but not yours.
It's not like it's a good coaster or anything like that. I've got like sentimental value of it because it was one of the first coasters I ever went on, and as well as that, it's just completely mind-boggling. Like especially one of the first coasters I went on, you had like this big fat-ass lap bar and a lift hill loop. I mean, what coasters do a lift hill loop?
Not
And
G-Force.
honestly, like it was such a weird coaster that I actually miss it. Now it's gone. Even like I haven't been on it for years. I probably haven't been on it for.
And yet when we went to Drayton Manor, you weren't bothered about it.
I wasn't bothered about it, and I don't know why. But like, if I had the choice and I was back in Drayton Manor, I'd love to get back on it, and I'm kind of gutted that it's gone, and the opportunity's gone now. The only way you can ride that is by going to a rack, and there's no way I'm going there. So.
Was that your last question?
No, I've got one more.
Or was this my last question?
I don't know. You must have.
Oh no, I've just scrolled too far. What's my favourite 4D ride? So you've got King Kong at Universal, Transformers at Universal, Flight of Passage, or Green Lantern in Warner Brothers.
See, I think that one's quite an easy one. I think you've.
I know I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah, that was an easy one. That's Flight of Passage. That.
Yeah. time you come off it, you just want to cry.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but I'm just gonna say breathing. Like breathing's just really weird on there. Like certain things breathing that you wouldn't think would breathe. But yeah.
Breathing is the best part of Flight of Passage. So.
No, just like, I was like, what's going on here? I just remember thinking, oh my god, breathing.
But, no, it's definitely a toss-up because Green Lantern
See, I thought you'd have gone for that.
is a lot like Flight of Passage, but it's a lot more action-packed.
I did actually think in Green Lantern I was going to get eaten.
Yeah.
At one point, it was that real. I was like, he's going to eat me. Obviously it weren't, but you just think, like, it was really good.
But with Flight of Passage, I feel like it's more of an overall experience. From the minute you get in that queue, I mean, the minute you get in the land, it's just unbelievable. So I'd probably say Flight of Passage.
That's why I'm looking forward to seeing Star Wars, to see if they've topped it with Pandora Land, because, like, they've put as much effort into it as much as they have with that. Is it going to be like as emotional?
I've been trying to I didn't know anything about Flight of Passage, so that's why it really impressed me. I was genuinely emotional, and you never get emotional on rides, do you? I mean, unless you're very nostalgic of a certain ride and it brings you back to like when you were a kid. But other than that, yeah. So I've got that one right. You need to mark it
yeah, sorry. Oh no.
Alright then. Is this... Hang on. My last question, your last question.
Yeah.
Right.
Why are you looking there? The question ain't there.
I'm going to do a deal here. Right. If you get this right, I'll give you 2 marks. Actually, no. I'll put your time in there and I'm about to draw me. But I'd still have a chance to win.
Okay,
so that makes no sense.
At least it's a bit of saving grace.
So yeah, I'll give it 2 marks. If these are parts of our rules, you don't have to do this. It's kind of silly.
This is how he keeps his wife happy. He's just trying to say later on, so I don't kill him.
Because if
happy
we draw,
wife, happy life.
It's happy. We share the fun. We share the results. We share the.
He's just trying to keep me happy, a little bit happier.
Yeah. It's only because I love that. Right. The final question, and this is...
Well, it's not a final question because I've got one more.
I know, but it's probably going to be too obvious for you. Oh, God, actually, no, it's not. This is not as obvious as it sounds. What is currently my favourite ride of all time? Formula Rossa at Ferrari World, Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom, Taron at Phantasialand, or Shambhala at Portaventura.
Is it G-Force at Drayton Manor? So what we got? Flights of Passage, Taron, Shambhala,
and Formula Rossa.
Is it? It's really hard. Because I don't think it's Shambhala. Although you do like it, I don't think it's... I'm gonna go for... Just having a drink now. I'm gonna go for... Flights of Passage.
Taron.
Oh!
Nah, it's got to be Taron, 100%. I mean, like I've always been a theme park enthusiast, more than a coaster enthusiast. You know what I mean? So, both Flight of Passage and Taron, I'll take them both really, but I feel like Taron just stands out that little bit more for me as an overall experience, and it's just more thrilling. And I think as well, it's kind of emotional in a weird way, because it's like, not in the sense you feel like crying, you come off overwhelmed, And whereas Flight of Passage, you am overwhelmed as well, but it's it's a different kind of overwhelmed. But like I'm just kind of gobsmacked here that can pull that kind of emotion off with a roller coaster. So it's starring for me. Sorry. So you don't get the 2 points, and that means I am the better person in the relationship. So
I don't know how you concluded that in your head then, but still got one more question. So it depends if you get. I feel like if you get this right, you win. But if you don't, I win the whole thing.
What we're saying goes. Can we take it? Don't know. It's on. Savage.
Okay. It's amazing how we can change the rules for me. So, what's my favourite water ride? So you've got Popeye Rapids at Universal, Jurassic Park River Adventure at Universal, the Cali River Rapids at Animal Kingdom, or Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls at Universal.
That's a tough one. Them all really good. And I've never heard you say one of them's better than the other, so I think just from my memory, I just feel like Ripsaw Falls. I don't know why, just do. So.
Are you going with Ripsaw Falls?
Yeah.
I win! It's Jurassic Park.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know why, it just surprised me how big the drop was at the end, and everything else going round, and I don't know, I thought it was just nice to go round, and then that at the end, and was like, I don't know, and I think it was the first one we went on, so it's a bit more nostalgic for me, but I was like...
I like the music.
Yeah, I like the music.
I kind of like the theming, like I feel like it's good theming, but I feel like it could have been a little bit better, but I think, I don't know, I just find it boring.
See, I'd rather go on that and look around. Whereas Popeye's just water, water,
oh,
water.
Popeye, yeah. Ripsaw Falls is
well,
crazy.
yeah,
They're
just literally, look, it's just, you might as well go through all that and just at the end, if you weren't wet, someone just comes along with a bucket and chucks it over you anyway, because you're absolutely soaking. Which, yeah, is the point of a water ride, but I was just sick of getting wet. Like, it was driving me mad.
I'd like to add as well, like, personally, Chiapas and Fantasyland's a cracking water ride. You missed out on that, didn't you?
Yeah, because it was January.
It's
and
January,
it was
freezing, but it's still amazing. And we was dripping the rest of the night. It's great. So that means, oh, sugar, I'll lose, don't I? What are you doing? You meant to strike it, don't you?
I know, but I won. And I got 10 out of 10.
So the moral of the story is...
Don't marry me.
Well, the moral of the story is your wife always wins. So, I enjoyed that. It's nice to see you on the channel for once, you know. And I think I've been on camera for it. That's probably why my hair looks like this.
Is that why you've let me win? Like, come on more?
Don't know, it depends if you fancy it. I like doing little things like this. I can't do it by myself. Like, imagine Mr and Mrs by yourself. Like, 2 phones like this. I just want to work with it. But like I said, if you have a go at Mr and Mrs, drop the link in the below. If you have a go at Mr and Mrs, drop the link in the comment below, and we'll check them out, man. So it'd be good to see what you lot have done and
see all your arguments.
See all the arguments. And obviously, like I said, you don't have to do it with your missus. You could do it with your neighbour Jan, or was it Dan?
Yeah. Jan and Dan.
Who's Dan?
Jan's husband.
There's something she's not telling me yet. But, or Dan. So yeah. And as well, I just want to say, because by the time this video uploads, it'll probably be Sunday night, maybe, I don't know. Whenever the video uploads, the week after, so Saturday on the... Bear with me, just in case I get this wrong. Saturday the 9th. So Saturday the 9th of May, I'll be on Coaster Bots 8-hour live stream. He's doing it for charity, which is for the NHS. And and this is my wife. She works for the NHS. So as a part of like, you know, I'd appreciate everyone to check it out and donate to it. Yeah. But like, we will be on, I think be on later about 7 o'clock on the Coaster Bots live stream. I think he's going to drop more details about that towards the date. So make sure to check that out. And like I said, I'd really appreciate, you know, any donations for a good cause. And with everything going on now, I feel like the NHS needs, you know, deserves the money it can get and the charity and all that kind of stuff. So, just saying. Do you want to help me do this? The last bit.
What is it?
You know, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button.
Oh, go on, can I do this?
Oh, yeah, you can. Bear in mind, you're on the opposite side of the screen. So,
what do I do?
Do the so you do all the hand animations and I'll say, right, so if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button.
Is that the like button?
Smash subscribe for more content like this and give the bell a flick for give the bell a flick to keep all up to date. Right, so top left is actually over this side because it's flipped. Just saying that right now. So top left is the latest video. Bottom left is a random video. And make sure to hit the button over in front of my wife's face for the ride of your lives. You've been watching ScrewyLoops. Try a bit.